What's up, everybody? Today is going to be a little bit of a story time. Today I'm going to tell you the story of the first memory with my dad. When I was younger, my mom worked two jobs. One during the day throughout the week, and then she worked nights at another job on the weekends, so my dad would usually watch me. I have a few memories of him watching me, but this is the earliest one. I was about 1.5 to 2 years old. Years later I confirmed the story to my mom, so it is true and that was my age. Whenever my dad would watch me, he'd put one of two shows on the television, and I wasn't allowed to change the channel. This Old House and Cops. I love the show Cops, but still to this day, every time I hear that theme song, it gives me anxiety. Anyway, it was early evening, and my dad had placed me in a high chair and sat me about 2 feet away from the television set. He gave me food. I don't remember what it was, but I ate it by myself, and he sat down on the couch and ate and drank a beer. There was a marathon of Cops playing, so he kept watching that, and occasionally he would get up to get another beer, and another one, and another one. Before I knew it, it was pitch black outside, and he hadn't turned on any of the lights in the house, so the only light was coming from the TV right in front of me. It was also at a pretty high volume level as well. I remember starting to get irritated because I didn't want to be in the high chair anymore. I turned my head and looked at my dad, and he was asleep on the couch. On the coffee table in front of him were a bunch of empty beer cans. I tried crying out and making some noise to get his attention, but it didn't work. He kept sleeping. I remember taking the empty bowl of food I had and banging it on the high chair to make some noise, and when that didn't work, I threw it to the ground, making a louder noise. That didn't work either. I don't know how long exactly I was in that high chair, but in my mind it was forever, and I had to do whatever I could to get out of it. I began trying to rock the high chair back and forth. I was thinking that if I could tip it over, then I would be able to get out. I tried, and although it did lift and rock from side to side a little, it never toppled over. After a while of trying, I eventually just gave up on that idea. There was nothing else I could do but cry. And cry I did. As loud as I could, and I don't know for how long, but it felt like hours and hours, and he never woke up from it all. I cried so much that my throat hurt. In the midst of all the crying, I remember hearing a noise. It was from the front door unlocking and opening. It was my mom. She had returned from work. She heard me crying immediately and ran to me and took me out of the high chair. She later told me that she woke up my dad and yelled at him, but I don't remember anything after she began lifting me out of the chair. I didn't think about it until making this video, but I wonder if this could be why I get anxiety every time I'm on an amusement park ride or any sort of thing that latches you in. I don't have anxiety from the ride itself. I get it when I get latched in. I just feel like I'm going to get stuck. I don't know. So anyway, this is my first memory of my dad. A very fun experience. Feel free to leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, but until next time, take it easy.